How's it going, everybody? Datodoy here with a very exciting video, because today we're going to be talking about some very big news in both the fighting game world and just the gaming world in general. As you know, the League of Legends World Finals are going on right about now, so Riot's doing their best to announce a whole bunch of games, and they finally decided to give us our first actual look at the fighting game they've been developing for what I assume is a very long time now. Now, before we talk about the footage of the game that we actually got, I want to talk about the background of this game. If you've been into fighting games for a little while now, you might remember a little game by the name of Rising Thunder. This game was touted as one of the best modern examples of a fighting game that still appeals to the OG crowd of original fighting games and that whole era of players, as well as reaching out to newer audiences that maybe haven't had the best experience with fighting games, and it sort of casualized it a little and made it a little more modern, for lack of a better term. Some of the advancements this game made is eerily similar to the MOBA style, which is why when Riot initially bought out the company, and so they stopped making Rising Thunder, immediately the fighting game community was like, all right, well, Riot fighting game coming in hot. So this is something that we've known about for quite some time now. I do wonder if they're going to continue to implement some of the Rising Thunder staples like cooldowns on special moves to keep in line with that MOBA feel and also keep it casual. But none of that stuff is confirmed as far as I know, so we really can't make too many assumptions. But if you are curious as to what the League game might look like, feel like, maybe look up some Rising Thunder gameplay like I have on the screen here. It should give you a good example of what to kind of expect. All right, moving back to the actual gameplay screenshots, we have 4 confirmed characters as of now, and those characters include Ahri and Darius, who we get some up-close gameplay of, and then of course we also have the other 2 characters shown in more of a testing phase, I believe, or in the training room, which is Katarina and Jinx. Now it is important to note, while we do get a better look at the game through the Darius and Ahri stuff, maybe even the combo structure, right away the Jinx and Katarina stuff jumped out to me a lot because you can see 4 bars on the bottom there, and that may just be a very early iteration of an EX bar, or if you aren't familiar with fighting games, something you spend to enhance special moves, but I very much believe that it also could be that cooldown stuff we were talking about earlier. Either way, we get a cool shot of Jinx doing a combo on Katarina, and then in the Darius and Ahri clip, which looks a little more fleshed out to me, maybe it's just the stage in the background, we see Ahri doing a spell on Darius that kind of stuns him for a little bit, so that's definitely like a special move of sorts. And then we also get a clip of what might be a target combo for Darius. He swings his axe up to knock Ahri up, and then goes into a grab and brings her back down to the ground for a knockdown. So like I said, that's all we have right now, but it does look very promising. It looks nice in motion, and the roster is already wider than I thought it was going to be at launch. Ahri and Jinx are the choices that are really jumping out to me the most. I suspected Darius, Katarina, you know, people with obvious weapons to use, but Ahri and Jinx are inclusions that make me think, all right, dude, everybody's on the table for this game. So down below in the comments, let me know what characters you want to see in the League of Legends fighting game, Project L, as it is being called by Riot. Also, make sure to let me know down below, what community are you coming from here? Are you a fighting game fan watching this, or are you coming from the League of Legends side and you just aren't quite sure what this is, or this is your first time hearing about it? All that stuff now, or if you're a mix of the both like me, make sure to let me know down below. Either way, guys, it's going to be super excited learning more about this League of Legends fighting game in the future whenever they do announce more stuff. It's something I've been looking into for quite some time, ever since that Rising Thunder deal, like I said, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Riot community jumps over into the fighting game side, and also if any of the fighting game players jump over. I think it's just going to be a super great time. So if you want to keep up with updates on this game, make sure to stick around to the channel, go down below and subscribe, because we will be posting updates about this game whenever something new or big drops. And also make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Other than that, there is more videos up on top, so if you want to watch anything else, just go up there. I have been Datodoy. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video.